Hello YouTubers, Kane here with my first League of Legends champion guide. This is one of many to come and I will continue to improve them based on your feedback. Okay, let's get to the actual guide. This one will be about Gragas mid lane. Gragas' passive is Happy Hour. Happy Hour restores 2% of Gragas' health whenever an ability is used. Gragas' Q is Barrel Roll. You roll the barrel to a selected location. The barrel will then explode after 5 seconds or when Q is pressed again. Barrel Roll is Gragas' main farming and harassing ability during lane. Gragas' W is Drunken Rage. Gragas drinks a brew from his cask, restoring mana, increasing his damage potential and reducing damage received. Gragas' E is Body Slam. This ability for me is one of the best mechanics on Gragas. It allows you to close the gap or to escape a potential gank. Also, it deals a lot of damage and slows the enemy champion. Gragas' R is Explosive Cask. Gragas throws his cask to a targeted location which explodes on impact and knocking back enemies in the blast radius. This ability is very important since you can use it to bring enemies closer for a gank or knock them away if you are being ganked. And now let's take a look at the skill order. I first take 1 point in each ability for the first 3 levels for better sustain and more lane safety. Then I max out Q first because it's the main farm and damage spell and it's very helpful in teamfight. Then I max out E for the increased damage and the slow that applies to the enemies during teamfights, which is very helpful for chasing them down. I max W last because I think that Q and E have greater importance in teamfights than W. Also, remember to take 1 point in your ultimate whenever it's available. Now for the item build. I usually start with a Durance Ring and 2 health potions and a Ward Trinket. Then for early game, I go for Sorc Shoes and a Chalice of Harmony for more damage and mana regen for sustaining lane. Mid game, I go for an Athenian Holy Grail and a Rabadon's Death Cap because it gives insane amounts of AP and it's a must for any AP carry. Depending on the situation, I either go for a Void Staff if the enemy has a lot of magic resist or a Zonias to survive the enemy heavy burst. Then I go for a Lich Bane for more damage. Okay, this sums up our Gragas guide. Thank you all for watching and leave feedbacks and any suggestions in the comments below.